Hello, and you are very zoomed in to my very pimple prone face because I'm going some superior hormonal changes because of I don't know what, and I'm literally sitting at home because we're all in quarantine and I'm not exposing myself to any kind of sun, any kind of dust, any kind of pollution, and I'm washing my hands, so I don't know what's happening to my face. But anyway, my name is Devika Buddy and I have started making YouTube videos because I've always wanted to do that. I've always loved the camera, and you don't care. But anyway, today I'm going to make a makeup video, and it's going to be a very, as you can see, Indian themed glam gold pink look. So if you're interested in just watching because you're bored, or because you want to, you know, try the look, or just because you were scrolling through YouTube, I am thankful that you clicked on this video. So kripaya, please keep watching. So to get started, first I am going to lap my face with a rather really nice foundation called L'Oreal True Match, and I'm just gonna take it on the back of my hand, as you know, because let me tell you why on the back of my hand. Because once when I sort of smothered it right here, and then I went to collect a delivery for myself, and you know what happened, right? I forgot it was here, and yeah, it was a whole body makeup tutorial. Anyway, my jokes are not working. So I'm just gonna take the foundation, and as you can see, I have really tired looking eyes because I don't care to sleep till very late in the night sometimes. So I'm just gonna focus on this under eye area, and I'm not gonna drag, because the moment I drag, especially with my skin, and like I'm in Bangalore right now, so it's kind of really hot. I'm not saying the Bangalore weather is bad. I mean, we all know how Bangalore weather is, but I mean, it's really hot, okay? And so I'm a person who doesn't like the loaded look. Like, I like a glamorous look, but I don't like the super loaded look, so I'm gonna go for that. And I'm gonna stop talking. So I didn't realize how difficult it was to shoot a video till I'm doing it. So kudos to everybody who has a successful any kind of video making career, be it YouTube or be it TikTok or whatever. I mean, you can bash the people all you want, but you know it's tough. Anyway, so for my concealer, I'm going to use this Maybelline Fit Me concealer. Now I really like this one because I like the consistency. Now if you have, and generally Indian skins, what happens is, if you have a thin skin, like for example, I have really hooded eyes, so my skeletal structure, like I've got a high cheekbone here, which is why my skin around my eyes thin. So which is why it kind of gives you like that dark shadowy look. So for that, it's better for you to stay away from concealers that are really light. So I like something that is really yellow. So if you see this mixture, I have really mixed like a really dark yellow toned concealer with some light color like the Fit Me foundation, and I'm gonna go straight away under my eyes. Now my under eyes are my main problem area. The pimples just come and go, so they're just visitors. And yes, please wash your hands before applying your makeup to your face, and wash your hands in general as well, owing to the current situation. So just keep washing your hands. Damp side of my beauty blender, I'm just gonna go in like a V. So I'm not gonna drag, and I'm gonna focus on the line that sort of coincides with my like cheekbone as well as my eye area, because that's the one that I want to work on the most. Right? I just keep blending till I get like the look and feel of it. Now I'm gonna go simply with the plain, just like the thick concealer base only on the inner pockets, if you can see. Just the inner pockets, because again, those are the problem areas. And I don't have to blend them properly because I'm gonna come with the translucent powder on this. So I'm just going to continue blending this, and I'm going to be back with my sort of translucent powder, or any kind of powder, banana powder, or setting powder, or anything that you prefer. Alright, so for the powder, I'm going to use this Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Formula Foundation powder, and as you can see, I have used it to its deathbed. And yeah, but I'm still gonna continue using it because I am merciless. Alright, I was just gonna crack a joke about how I'm not sponsored by any of the Fit Me products, but then I realized, like, I have like 8 subscribers. Ain't nobody gonna sponsor you, girl. Anyway, alright, so I really like this because it does what it says. It gives you that photo finish look. Now, as you may be trying to wonder, like, where's this girl going? Well, nowhere. I'm going outside because I have put some of my vegetables in the sun to sort of, what's the right word? To sanitize them in the sunlight, I guess. And so yeah, I'm gonna go to my terrace and collect those and come back. So that's a long visit, you see. All right. So this is the base, and that's ready. It's quite simple. It's pretty standard for a standard person. The next thing I'm gonna do is my eyebrows. Now, I really love my eyebrows, and everybody should love their own eyebrows. But I'm gonna take my eyeshadow palette by Makeup Revolution. So, and I'm gonna use my eyeshadow shades itself for my eyebrows. So I know that my hair is not 100% black. There is a brown tint to them in the sunlight, so I'm not going to use a pitch black color. I'm going to mix the black with the brown. Now, you need to know that you don't need a separate eyebrow kit. You don't. You really don't. If you want an eyebrow gel, you can use that because, you know, that will sort of sustain the color. But I've got something like this dark chocolate brown. Okay, this is a combination of black and brown, and I'm going to start filling those in. Now, I don't really prefer filling my brows too much. I just outline them, as you can see. So all I've done is I've just gone over and outlined them on the top half. That's all I have done. That's literally all. I don't have the need to fill up my brows. Okay, so that's my eyebrows. I have not done any kind of shading. I've just sort of outlined them on top, and I've let them grow. So I'm not much of an eyebrow tweezer. I don't like to have thin brows. So I've just gone over them very slightly. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my eyeshadows. So I'm going to start with a poofy brush, and then I'm going to go with like a skin color shade. So as you can see, this is like a skin color shade. And then I'm going to start by sort of rubbing that skin color all over my eyes. Now, I do want a pop of yellow, so I'm going to start by taking, so again, I have a Makeup Revolution palette, and I'm going to work with these two yellows, this dark yellow and this lighter yellow. I'm going to start with the darker yellow and start placing it on the, one second, this is better, yeah, and I'm going to start placing it on the outer portion of my eyes. I'm just going to pat. That's about it. And then I'm just going to buff it out like that, so it gets like a nice line to it. I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. Alright, so that's done. Now I'm going to take the lighter sort of yellow color, and I'm going to start filling it on the inside. Just going to give it a nice light yellow layer. Okay. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take another puffy brush, but like something that is more sort of like this, if you see, is dense. This is more lighter, and I'm going to take the orange color, very slightly dust it, and then just go into my crease. Now this is a more wider brush, so it sits well in the crease. I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. I'm going to sort of join and kind of make like a triangle or fish's mouth with this. I'm going to get it nice, and you can do this till you get the desired orange. I want like a deep orange, but nothing too deep. Okay. So now that you have the color, you just have to blend away. So I'm just going to be back after I blend all of this in. Alright, so we're back. So what I did was I just sort of went ahead and blended both the colors together. I added a little more yellow and a little more orange. So as you can see, the top ombre look is ready. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a pop of glitter. So obviously we want some nice and golden color, and I don't want it to look really yellow because that would completely sort of make it contemporary, and I want to stick to the traditional colors. So I'm gonna just take my ring finger ever so slightly, and this again by Wet n Wild, this glitter is very affordable, and I'm just gonna go and start popping it in the center of my eyes. Very randomly. Yep. So that glam, that glow will, as you can see, it immediately added like a pop to my eyes. Now the next thing I'm going to do is obviously I'm going to go with an eyeliner. Why I do this is because if you apply too much of yellow and pink eyeshadows, what happens is it might make your eyes look smaller, so you might actually reduce the size of your eyes, so we do not want them. We don't want that. We want that beautiful shape of your eyes to come through. So I'm just going to go ahead with an eyeliner to define my eyes, and then we will go ahead with the next steps. Okay, so I'm done with one eye. I'm gonna go ahead and go do the same thing on the other eye. As you can see, I have applied the eyeliner to both the eyes. What I've done is I've gone full swing from the bottom to the top because I like that strong eye look, especially on Indian wear. It looks really beautiful. And since the theme is very Indian, you know, in our culture, sort of eyes are epitomized a lot, and there's a lot of beauty in the eyes and lots of songs written about the eyes. So we are focusing on the eyes, which is why I didn't go too much overboard with the shadow, because if you see, I use a lot of my eye real estate to cover with the eyeliner, so only the top base, the sort of ombre effect that we have with the yellow and the orange is visible, and so is the glitter. And what I did from the lower half is, the lower half I didn't finish it all through. I used the same wet pen eyeliner, and I sort of dragged and feathered it inwards, but I didn't complete it. Now the next small thing that I'm going to add is a pop of pink, because I know I'm wearing pink earrings and I want a pop of a different color. Just adds a lot of dimension. So I'm just going to use a brush, and I'm going to get this purple glitter, and then I'm going to take my mirror and go on the inner corner. Yep, I've added a nice pop of like baby pink color on the eyes. Now the last thing I'm going to do with my eyes for now is use mascara. So don't forget your lower lash line, and then boom, that's with my eyes. Now I'm not gonna overdo the rest of my face. For the rest of my face, I'm gonna pretty sure just take a blush highlight palette with the back of my beauty blender. I'm going to take the pink color and just add it on the, not the apples of my cheek, on my cheekbones. Because I want to make the look a little flat, a little off my face, because my focus in the front are my eyes. So I'm just going to add some dimension with this. I'm not going to bronze it, etc. at all. The next thing I'm going to do is just take highlighter. This is like a golden tone, and just apply it on the high points of your face, your cheekbones, your nose. I love when I apply it on my nose. On top of your lips. And then the last thing where we need to add it, it's going to be a game changer, is right here. We know we applied eyeshadow in the crease and we filled our eyebrows, but there's a little bit of real estate that's available in the middle, and that's where we will use our highlighter. And don't blend it in too much, let that pop be there. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of this brown bronze color and just add it on the pink that I just used. This gives it a nice brown pink look. Alright, last but not the least, we go to our lips. Start with your lip balm. And then move ahead with your lipsticks. So I'm going to go ahead with this Maybelline. I think it's the 15R, 16R one. And so I'm going to go with this nice brown shade. It's called Fighter. And I absolutely adore this shade. It's a nice brown orangey color. Now I know it's a little too dark on this one, so to sort of add some dynamism to the lip and make it a little lighter, I'm going to use this Color Bar matte crayon to just add that lighter pink undertone, because it has a lot of orange undertone. And boom, that's it. That's your look.